Happy Information Wednesday, Shalise McQueen here. Per my teaser, I'm talking about fire safety, especially regarding our home. And for two reasons. One, I had a personal experience I'm going to share here in a minute. And then two, I had a customer that had experienced a devastating total loss of their home that completely burnt down to the studs. So I want to make sure to go over some just to-do lists, some safety protocols, so you can make sure that you're doing your part in keeping yourself out of harm's way. So first on our list is cooking-related fires, which equates to 49% of all fires that happen in the household. And that brings me to my story. So Monday night, I'm making tacos, which I've done a million times beforehand. So before you guys think, oh, she doesn't know how to cook, I do. I do come trained. I put some corn tortilla shells in the oven like I have a million times before. And unfortunately, I don't know if they were in there for 1 minute too long or too close to the burner or what happened, but they completely caught fire. Huge fire, which was contained to the oven. And then, of course, we had to take it out of the oven, which was a very scary moment because the flame probably at this point was 2 feet high on the pan. And guess what? The insurance agent did not have a fire extinguisher. So huge learning moment, grateful nothing happened, thank God, but definitely gave me motivation to get my ass on Amazon and order 2 extinguishers ASAP. So make sure you have a fire extinguisher. They do, as I was saying, fire extinguishers do have an expiration date, so make sure you check yours. They typically last an average of 10 years, but better be safe than sorry. On the topic, continuing the topic of fires. Next on our list is heating related fires. This is actually how my customer's fire started. It was in the attic from the HVAC system. So make sure that you are doing regular services to make sure that you're avoiding any future risk of having equipment either malfunction or just a fluke happening like that. The same thing goes for your dryer vents. Yes, I know you guys clean it all out regularly, the lint, but it actually, your vent goes all the way to the roof, and you need to make sure that that pipeline actually gets cleaned out regularly. I would say every 2 to 3 years, you want to do that for sure. And I guarantee a lot of you have never done that, or it's been a very long time. So make a phone call. If you need a vendor, I have one. Absolutely necessity, because a lot of fires start because of the dryer. Next on our list is electrical related fires, and this equates to another huge amount of how our fires start. Whether it is having a portable heating device or any kind of appliance that's plugged in that you're not using, things just happen, sparks. So it's important that you unplug your appliances when you're not using them. I know that none of us do this unless it's in the bathroom and we have a hair product or something, but do yourself a favor, even though the appliance is off, you never know, you should leave things unplugged. Number 4, calling all smokers. Unfortunately, smoking causes a huge amount of fires, and as a whole, smoking's gross. It's not good for you. It ages you. Just don't do it. End of story. Although there's many other forms of how fires are started, the last one I want to talk about is candles, because these are the most common ones. I'm a candle fiend. I always have candles lit in my house all the time. It's important, of course, you make sure that we blow them out or we don't leave them unintended. They're not close to any combustible or flammable materials, all of those things. Of course, another alternative would be to go flameless and have all those fancy fake candles they have now. That would be a great alternative. But above everything else, just make sure you have general housekeeping done. You want to make sure like you did the dryer vent clean out like I just discussed, having your HVAC service regularly, obviously making sure that you have a fire extinguisher, ding, 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 making sure that your carbon monoxide detector is up to date. That also expires. Same with your smoke detectors. A battery is not enough. I would also make sure if you have some kind of alarm monitoring system that you give them a call. They do appropriate testing, once a quarter or even at least once a year. Make sure that they can see your carbon and smoke detector and then just your general alarm. As always, hope you guys enjoyed today's conversation and hopefully are learning from my mistake with the taco shells. Pun intended, unfortunately. As always, use me as a resource. Give me a call to go over your policies to make sure you have the adequate protection that you deserve and that you need. Give me a call at 602-525-5665 or email me at cmcqueen@farmersagent.com. Remember to ask yourself, are you protected? We'll see you next week.